What's good? It's your boy Tad Money, and today I'm on the Work and I'm informed blog, not blog, but website, but the articles I mean. And right now I'm finna get into an article where it says 3 technologies that will shape the future of the metaverse and the human experience. Basically, technologies that will help us have a real experience in the metaverse due to use of that technology that they're creating. I saw clips of it on YouTube. And looking at the technology, it looks expensive as hell, but let's see what happens in the near future once it's available and is available for all that can afford it. And that's one thing when I say. So this was posted in February 7th, in February of this month. Not this month, but February of this year. And when it really comes down to it, this is a article. So let's get to it. Extended reality technologies, including virtual reality, augmented reality, and brain-computer interface, are expected to revolutionize human digital experience and provide entry point to the metaverse. Entry point to the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? What they mean right there when they say brain-computer interface, you know what I'm saying? They're probably talking about computer brain chips or just a headset that tracks your brain movement. One of those things, but you know where they're going to. The word metaverse have entered the common usage, but there remain different ways of conceptualizing and defining it. The metaverse will shape by the technologies we use to access it, which could include virtual reality, augmented reality, and brain-computer interface. Major technologies companies including Apple, Google, Meta Platforms, Facebook, Microsoft, Niantic, and Velvet are developing the tech that will shape the future of the metaverse. Now, when it comes to these companies, I'm surprised Sony is not in there. But like I said, man, Sony, they was trying to create a metaverse on their PS3 called PlayStation Home. Man, as you can see, my fixer, Microsoft, is definitely in the game in the metaverse. Like, they just add Xbox Cloud Gaming into the MetaQuest VR headset. So, Microsoft is on the right track of really helping us, have a digital life right along with Meta, Google, and Apple, and so on and so forth. Over the course of 2021, the word metaverse entered common usage, inspiring a lively global debate about what it represents, whether it's already here or who will own it. But in 2022, we still don't have accepted definition of what it is. This has been satirized on the tech website The Verge. Maybe you've read that the metaverse is going to replace the internet. Maybe we're all supposed to live there. Maybe Facebook, Epic, or Roblox, or a dozen of similar companies is trying to take it over. And maybe it's got something to do with NFTs. In order to explore the possible implications of the metaverse, we need to understand exactly what it is. The attempts at a definition can be categorized into 3 schools of thought. The metaverse in theory. The metaverse as a product or service. In January 2020, author and inventor Matthew Ball, published the most commonly referenced description of the metaverse: expansive network of persistent real-time rendering 3D worlds, simulations that can be experienced simultaneously or by an effectively limited numbers of users, each with an individual sense of presence. According to his definition, the metaverse is a product or service with 7 core attributes, including persistence, synchronicity, and interoperability. The technology strategy Ben Thompson have argued, however, that this description is in fact not far from what the internet already is and does, only with a 3D layer on top of it. The metaverse as a place. The metaverse has also been described as a place where users can connect, interact, and transfer themselves and their belongings across multiple digital locations. Example that comes to mind include gaming and creator platforms like Roblox, Epic Games, Fortnite, and Metaverse Game Core, in which players and their avatars can seamlessly transition from one virtual world to another. The metaverse has a moment. More recently, the startup interpreters Sanford came up with another definition describing the metaverse as a point in time. Specifically, the metaverse is the moment at which our digital lives, our online identities, experiences, relationships, and assets become more meaningful to us than our physical lives. This perspective puts the focus on the human experience, making the transition to the metaverse a sociological shift instead of a technological one. The metaverse in practice. The third definition is compelling in parts because it focuses on those who will actually build and use the metaverse. People answering questions about how the metaverse might look and feel rather than pondering about its features. It could prove a useful viewpoint to predict the ways bro, I cannot understand these words. Change that the metaverse is expected to unleash. After all, the future is built by ruthless pragmatists, not the armchair theorizers who mender the forest of their own words. And if technology, oh my snot, and if technology are right that 2022 will separate the thinkers from builders, then last year technological advances will produce this year first step towards making the metaverse a reality. Progress will in large part be a tribute to ever-improving graphics, processing units, GPUs, photorealistic 3D engines, faster content generation through volumetric video and artificial intelligence, the increasing prevalence of cloud computing and 5G, as well as more synchronized and better understood blockchain infrastructures. But from the perspective of the human experience, one development standing out above all others: extended reality (XR) technologies. These include virtual reality, augmented reality, and brain-computer interface, which together position themselves as a next computer platform in their own right. And that's right. Extended reality, VR, AR, BCI technologies are emerging as the computing platform for the metaverse. As you can see on this list, you got computer platforms over time: console, PC, mobile, VR, AR, BCI. And what it look like says mature platforms, internet, web 2 technologies, extended reality, metaverse, web 3 technologies. So you got the internet basically the internet is going to turn into a metaverse. And with the devices we use now, which is PC, console, and mobile, specifically Microsoft when it comes to those three. I can't speak for PlayStation and Nintendo, but when it comes to, and it looks like an Xbox controller too, by the looks of it. But when it comes to extended reality, that's the next step. That's going to come in 2030. Not yet, or in 2026 too. Might start around that time. Beta might start in 2025, but 2026, that's when it really begins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's one thing I want to say. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to living in the metaverse or being part of a metaverse. XR had made rapid progress towards mainstream adoption were predictions that VR/AR headsets will surpass global game console shipment as early as 2024. But it need to lower the damn price on Amazon if they want to make it true. And just like the introduction of the personal computer and smartphones before them, broad consumer adoption of XR headsets is expected to revolutionize human digital experience and is likely to provide the entry points of choice to the metaverse. The question of which XR technology ultimately prevails is the subject of heated broad room discussion. Corporate chessboards move and elevated investment activities. I freaking throat is dry. Hold on. Today's metaverse virtual reality as a digital escape. We finna get into this. Hold on. Let me drink my soda real quick. Cause man, my throat is dry. You know what I'm saying? My throat is dry. Hella dry. Formerly Facebook, Microsoft, and Sony. Oh, let me start over. Oh, no, I didn't start. You know what I'm saying? Today's metaverse virtual reality as a digital escape. Over the next few years, the metaverse is expected to manifest itself primarily through virtual reality, an alternative digital world that can be used for a variety of personal and enterprise purposes. Recent high-profile announcements that by Meta platforms, formerly Facebook, Meta, Microsoft, and Sony, all suggested that headsets like Meta Quest and Sony PSVR will be the consumer choice to navigate interactive and social 3D environments. Virtual reality is focused on creating a digital sense of presence, which many experts agree will be key to creating an attractive experience and retaining users. Mark Zuckerberg claimed that the metaverse, in the form of a popular video games, is already here. Many tech experts expect to see Meta acquire a major gaming franchise in 2022, following Microsoft's $68.7 billion acquisition of Activision Blizzard and Sony $3.6 billion purchase of Bungie. The company Oculus app, soon to be rebranded Meta Quest, was leading the App Store this holiday season, during which Meta may have sold as many as 2 million VR headsets. The vision maintains a separation between our digital and physical selves. Virtual reality will only ever replace certain aspects of the human experience. Critics claim that relying on a handful of VR devices and content manufacturers build a metaverse will replicate, or even reinforce the walled garden that exists on the internet today. Distance closed ecosystems that are controlled by that operator. This is a strong contrast to the future invade by advocates of Web3, who believe that the metaverse should act as a counterbalance to the power held by large technologies and companies. It should be an opportunity to decentralize the experience, control and monetization of the internet in favor of its users or citizens and content creators. Near-term augmented realities, and it's, it is very long, so I'm gonna cut it short. So basically, what they're trying to say is, extended reality, it's the new normal. I was gonna read it through, but if you see what's on my phone, YouTube got me a notification, not only on my YouTube channel, but also on my creator app as well. So I gotta check that out, see what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, that kind of messed up the whole reading with this thing. I don't know why it popped up. I didn't post no videos today, but I'm gonna post this. But I gotta see what's up with the YouTube thing. I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna check it right now. I don't want people in my business, but I'm gonna have to see. But basically what the war economic for is saying is that extended reality, virtual reality, augmented reality is going to be replacement of mobile game, console, and PC. And when it really comes down to it, that's the new normal when it comes down to using those type of things. So when it really comes down to it, though, y'all, that's the the whole thing. I was gonna read the full thing, but look at what's on my phone right now. If you see on my top left, I got YouTube and YouTube Creator, so I gotta see what's up, what's going on. But if it's I don't know, I'm gonna check, okay. But other than that, it's your boy Time Man Fitness on off. That's what it is right there. So the 3 technology that will shape the future of the metaverse and the human experience is the number one thing. So this your boy Time Man, and I'm out.